white bitch shit. Well, I don't know about y'all, but white bitches know how to have a good time, cause I fucks with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for coming. I want to talk to you guys about the topic, and we're going to be talking about is the idea of a traditional man outdated? Are women asking for too much? And should we do 50-50 relationships? Would that work for you guys? And I'm not gonna lie, when I did the polls, a lot of y'all surprised me when it came to the 50-50 shit. I was expecting to come on here and rip you females a whole new one, because I thought you was gonna be like, I need a man who's gonna take care of all this. If you don't pay all these bills, I'll look at you less than a man and all that. But surprisingly, a lot of women say there's 50-50 relationships, and it got me curious. So I really want to bring people on and explain to me why they'll go for a 50-50 relationship instead of having a man pay everything, and get you guys' opinions on the first two questions. So if you guys want to click in, let me know. I don't know how this works, so I'm gonna need you guys to bear with your boy. So do I just click on somebody want to come up right now, we could discuss, or do you have to send a request? You guys let me know. I don't do this. What's up, T? What's up, my boy King Cav? Y'all in here? Well, until we figure out how to bring people on, I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel. With millennials, 70% of millennials are living check to check. And we already know the cost of living is very high. And the average man makes, and this is average, I know it's going to vary from state to state and city to city and what job a nigga does, but the average man, you can add somebody, but the average man makes between 35 to 38K annually. And I think don't check my math, but I think monthly, that's around what, 2,900 to 31, I believe so, every month. So we know that that's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? But to pay all the bills, average rent, again, this is gonna vary state to state, city to city, and where you live at. But I think the average rent, if I'm not mistaken, will be $1,000.98. I think it's $1,098. You know what I'm saying? Not in California though, nigga. You gonna be paying at least $14, $15 for a 1-bedroom out there, like a motherfucker. But other than that, I feel like even with the highest end, if a nigga making $3,800 by himself, he can't even apply for an apartment. That shit comes up, what, 3 times that rent will be, damn. Y'all know, high as hell. I think it's like 32 something. But, good looking boy, you had to get the fresh cut. But, yeah, then he can't even do that shit by himself. So I think the idea of a traditional man is outdated. I feel like some women are asking for way too much. They ask the nigga to pay bills, and pay the rent, grocery, her bills, and his bills. And in most cases, these motherfuckers got kids, nigga. You gotta feed them too? Yeah, that's motherfucking out for me. When it comes to 50-50 relationships, I'm cool either way. You know what I'm saying? I could do 50-50. Me personally, I feel like when it comes to 50-50 relationships, it can be, I think it's situational. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you guys come with each other. Me, I would rather pay more so I could do less chores in the house. I don't like to wash clothes. I don't like to do dishes. You know what I'm saying? If I could pay a little bit extra for the bitch to do it, I'd rather her do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just pay extra. So, who wants to hop on first so I can add you? And we can see what the hell's going on. Just say me, I, whatever. Damn, this shit is harder than I thought. But who's trying to hop on? Somebody gonna talk about this, or should I just keep going on what I was saying? What's up, Jody? You trying to hop on here, bro? Let them know what it is? Or you trying to just sit and wait? What about you, DJ? I remember you was talking big stuff on the phone. You hopping in? Oh, man, yes. What's up? You trying to come in or not? Oh, man. It don't seem like nobody's trying to come up right now, so I'm going to just continue on going. So, hold up, I'm doing this. View the request. Okay. Hold up a minute. Where you at? I put your request. You coming up?
What's up?
Oh, it turned me off. Oh, shit, my headphones don't work. What's the deal, nephew?
What's up,
So how do you feel about the idea of a traditional man?
Good.
I know he's young, y'all, but you know he's in the dating world now, so he has to see what's going on. How you feel about that, nephew?
50-50, of course.
Hold on, wait a minute. So the idea of a traditional man is outdated for you?
Well, what does that mean technically? Hold up.
Huh?
What does that mean technically?
So a traditional man is the one who is the provider and the protector of the household. He goes to work, brings home all the money, not gives to his wife, but pay all the bills in the house, while his wife stays home with the kids and make sure the house is clean and cook and all that shit. That's what the traditional man does. So so that's outdated for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you clearly you just hopped on fast and said you with the 50-50 relationships.
Oh yeah.
So why are you with a 50-50 relationship? Why do you think that's the best way to go?
Because it's helpful all around the area. If something needs to be done, if that person don't got it, that person could get it faster than the other person, and everything still stay built and together.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Let's say if you was making more, who cares? Get that little boy off the camera.
He just hopped in. Come on.
Okay, so let's say if you're making $3,000 and your girl is only making $2,000.
Yep.
It's still gonna be 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's say if y'all rent is what? Let's say it's $1,800.
Yeah.
It'll still be 50-50. Y'all both split everything down the middle, including utilities and groceries.
Yes.
So if she's ever short, so let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's say after all y'all personal bills is paid, you got $1,000 left over. And depending on her stuff, she has at least, it would be nice. Let's say she got $500 left over. Right? So that money is for y'all to play with, spend, and do whatever you want to do with, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you go out and you go buy yourself some shoes.
Yeah.
Some $200, $300 shoes.
Yep.
And let's say with her $500, that's all she has. That's for like maybe gas and any emergencies that come up, savings. And she asks you because she's short. She asks you, she's like, hey, babe, man, I want this purse. It's like $300. You just got yourself some shoes. Can I get this purse? What you doing?
I'll tell her why you need a purse right now if you got all these other purses. I piece up with her, but like, if you don't wear all these other purses, why you want purses? Like,
but it's something that you was able to get some shoes that you wanted. She can't get a purse because she's kind of short. She took care of everything else in the house.
Yeah, I'll piece up with her.
You a piece of, this nigga said I'll piece up with her. You's a nut.
Bro, $300 for a purse, bro?
Hey, I was just saying. Hey, man, I'm gonna let other people come on. But hold on, who's trying to come up next? I want to see what y'all think about this. Thanks for coming on to the show, nephew, man, and telling your opinions of everything.
Oh, she want to go too.
Who's she?
Someone else.
Slide her through while she up here while I wait for other people to request. She said that's not that expensive. That's a lot of money to these little niggas nowadays. Shit, $20 get people in trouble.
Bro, $300 for a purse? That is expensive.
For a purse, that's not bad.
For a purse, that's expensive.
What kind of?
Niggas in the bathroom?
Yes,
That door better be open.
it is.
Okay.
You sound like
So-
my
I feel like, so you know, how do you feel about the idea of a traditional man?
mom. No.
You not with it at all? These young folks, y'all, these are the future. Until some grown folks hit that request, I'm gonna hit them up. But as of right now, so you're all for the 50-50 relationship too, right?
Yes.
So same scenario. Let's say you make more than your boyfriend. Y'all living together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, what are we talking about? We're talking about the 50-50 relationships, nigga, keep up. But anyways, so we're all about doing the so let's say you're making more than your boyfriend and y'all rent is $1,800. After you guys pay all your bills, you're left with $1,000, this nigga's left with $5. You know what I'm saying? You still see that as being fair after paying everything.
Yes, I do.
How so?
Are we paying the same amount, right?
Yes, you are, but you'll still have more money left over. So you don't think you should be able to pitch it a little bit so he can have a little bit too, some spending money, unless you're willing to buy him everything he asks for?
Well, if he needs extra money, yes, but I won't just give it to him to give it to him.
So same scenario, you go out and buy you that bag you want, whatever fucking bag you want, like $300, $350. He asks you for some shoes, $250 shoes. You gonna buy it for him if he asks? Or you gonna do what he said and say, man, he gonna peace out with you?
Yeah, yeah. He could put some in and I could put some in.
Oh man, I'm happy you guys are still young, but do not move in with each other. Y'all doing way too much. Y'all ain't looking out for nobody but yourselves. Y'all some
It is looking out.
kids.
But it makes sense because
It's not our fault that you're getting paid less than the other person.
exactly. If he wants to go to a job that pays $15 an hour instead of a job that pays $20 an hour, that's his problem, not mine. I
So
told $20 an hour.
okay, I gotta thank you
The
guys
world
for coming
isn't
on.
fair.
I got another request. Y'all better join the next live. Thank you. You guys can sign out. I don't want to keep touching this shit.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
That was fun. Let's see who we got next coming up on this thing. Oh, we got Miss Roberts. Oh shit, Jeff. Let you on? Oh, here you go.
I gotta put on.
Oh shit.
Because I think, hold on, I gotta put on a filter. Wait a minute, I look a little crazy right now. Let me see if that one, oh, that one hitting a little better. Okay.
What's the deal?
So I feel like, and I feel like
baby.
I am a unicorn in this situation. I personally am not going 50-50 with any man. If I want to
Here
go
you go.
50-50, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
be splitting things 50-50, then I might as well have a roommate. What do I need you for?
Ooh.
I can have a roommate and do 50-50 and do whatever I want to do. I don't have to be tied down to somebody. I don't have to wash their dishes. I don't have to take care of my kids. I don't have to do none of that. So I just feel like if I have to go 50-50, I'm going to have a roommate. I just don't understand that. And even if I was to go 50-50, it wouldn't be the same exact amount. Like, we're not going to be paying the same amount. It should be a percentage if you want it to technically be fair. Like, okay, so if we're splitting the rent or whatever expenses that we're splitting, it needs to be a certain percentage per, based on our pay. So for instance, if I get paid $5,000 a month and you get paid $2,000 a month, we're going to take 10% of our paychecks each, 10% of mine and 10% of yours, in order for it to be equal, if that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? So that way one person doesn't have, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but I feel like when you do percentages, it's more equal versus like,
So you're willing to pitch in, like, you're not saying you're not going to pitch in at all financially.
It depends. it depends because I don't want to pitch in financially because for me personally, I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to wash dishes, I want to take care of my kids, I want to do household stuff, I want to decorate, I want to be very feminine, like I want to take care of that stuff. So in order for me to do that, I'm not going to break my neck at work and then come home and then take on all those responsibilities, especially because growing up, I've seen like, you know, in my grandma's generation, I've seen her, you know, go through that. I've seen my grandma be married and have to work full time and take care of the house by herself while her husband just goes to work, comes home and does nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women do that, and I'm not going to do that.
What's the deal, y'all? Now,
why am I not getting your comments? I'm not getting your comments. But go ahead.
So, I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. So, let's say you don't have kids yet, and you're not married. And how is that when you guys are trying to get to know each other? You know this nigga's income already. You know what I'm saying? So you get with this nigga, right? How would things go from there? Let's say y'all both make the same amount. Y'all both make $3,000.
So that's different. If I'm not married and we don't have kids, then I don't expect you to take care of everything. But technically, you will be paying that bill for rent by yourself if I wasn't there. So I'll pitch in with like utilities, groceries.
Let's say y'all not saying you moved in with him. Let's say y'all got a place together.
Place with somebody that I'm not in a committed situation with. If we're not,
so you're not moving in with nobody until you're married to him.
Oh no, I didn't say married, but I would want to be at least engaged. I'm not going to just move in with somebody.
So until you're engaged, you're not going to move in with somebody.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But why would you wait why would you wait till you're engaged if you never been with? What if you get engaged, you move in with the nigga, and you realize y'all can't stand living with each other?
Then that's why we're engaged and we can call it off. It's not a marriage. I could be like, here go your ring, take it back, go take it back.
Fellas in the crowd, y'all gonna listen to this
take
shit?
It back, I don't want it. We don't need to be together, it's not a marriage, we can leave. Like, I'm just saying, I just feel like that's kind of stupid. I think that's stupid because I feel like you're putting all your nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women do that, and I'm not going to do that.
What's the deal, y'all? Now,
why am I not getting your comments? I'm not getting your comments. But go ahead.
So, I have a question for you. So, let's say you don't have kids yet, and you're not married. And how is that when you guys are trying to get to know each other? You know this nigga's income already. You know what I'm saying? So you get with this nigga, right? How would things go from there? Let's say y'all both make the same amount. Y'all both make $3,000.
So that's different. If I'm not married and we don't have kids, then I don't expect you to take care of everything. But technically you will be paying that bill for rent by yourself if I wasn't there. So I'll pitch in with like utilities, groceries.
Let's say y'all not saying you moved in with him. Let's say y'all got a place together.
Place with somebody that I'm not in a committed situation with. If we're not,
so you're not moving in with nobody until you're married to him.
Oh no, I didn't say married, but I would want to be at least engaged. I'm not going to just move in with somebody.
So until you're engaged, you're not going to move in with somebody.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But why would you wait why would you wait till you're engaged if you never been? What if you get engaged, you move in with the nigga, and you realize y'all can't stand living with each other?
Then that's why we're engaged and we can call it off. It's not a marriage. I could be like, here go your ring, take it back, go take it back.
Fellas in the crowd, y'all gonna listen to this
take
shit?
It back, I don't want it. We don't need to be together, it's not a marriage, we can leave. Like, I'm just saying, I just feel like that's kind of stupid. I think that's stupid because I feel like you're putting all your eggs in one basket when it's like, why do that? This isn't your husband. Like, you're not obligated to do those things. Y'all have no kids. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Hey,
that's just what I think.
Thank you for the opinion. You came onto the side of fuck that 50-50 shit.
Fuck that.
Is there any men or women that's gonna come back and say something against what she said and share your thoughts. What do you guys think? Hit that motherfucking request. Stop being scary. She came up and my nephew came up.
Oh my God, not you calling people. Oh, okay, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
Thank you for coming on, Taylor. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I honestly don't know how to leave.
I don't know how to lead this shit either. That's why I had them do it. Let me see.
Hold on. I think.
See, this is a learning process, you guys. We're gonna get through this together. Oh, nigga, I don't know why.
Oh no, you know what? Let me exit out, and I'm gonna come back.
You came back. You guys heard the answers. So we got one person who said they with it, another person who said they not with it. How did you guys feel about what she said? You know what I'm saying? She said that, nigga, she don't want to pay nothing financially. She wants to be able to stay home with the kids and do all that shit. But she said she won't move in with a motherfucker unless they're engaged. You know what I'm saying? Do some of y'all women agree with that? Because I saw some women who was in there on the in the polls who said they was with it, and some who said they wasn't. Where y'all at now? I did this live shit for y'all. Come on. Okay, we got another request. Let's see what this is. Okay. Did it go? I think it's coming now. Yeah, it should be.
Hi.
Oh, what's up, Kiki? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to get these people up here so they can talk about the topic.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
let me voice my opinion real quick.
Go ahead. Let them know.
So I'm definitely with the 50-50. But that's just because on how I was raised. Like, I was raised by all females. So I've seen them be nothing but go-getters. So it's like, I never was taught to, like, oh, depend on a man to do this, depend on a man to do that. Like, no, I was always taught, like, if you don't know how to do it, you either, figure it out before you just ask somebody else to be like, oh, well, we gonna go into this doing it this way, and that way. Like, no. I was raised like, we're gonna do shit. If you can't get it done on... Sorry, I'm driving. Hold on. Okay. I just parked. Okay. So, 50-50 for sure. I believe, like, okay, on the stance of if we're living together and, like, we're not married, it's just the simple fact that he could pay the rent and I can pay the utilities, and that's fine. I'm okay with cleaning. I'm okay with I don't really cook like that. That's the thing. So, like, that's probably where it would be, like, one of the flaws. But, like, I don't really expect my man to do, like, stuff like that around the house. Like, I wouldn't be the one to nag about that. Like, like, oh, well, since I pay this, you need to do this, and that. Like, I'm not.
Now, like, I've heard of, I saw somebody in my chat that said, not my chat, but it's like on one of the polls, who said, if she has to pay anything financially, she'll look at she won't see him, she can't respect him as a man. How do you feel about women who feel that way?
Really?
I know, right?
I feel like our generation now is just so fucking screwed, and they just think that, like, everything is supposed to be just handed to us, and, like, because you love us or because you show us so much, like, affection and shit like that, like, you fuck with us, it's just supposed, like, you're just supposed to give us any and everything that we want. Like, that's not how relationships work. Like, they're not gonna last that way. So it's just like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, because it's like 50-50 at the end of the day. If you guys are both giving the same amount of effort into the relationship, like, the sky's the limit. Like, you guys are fucking untouchable, because it's like you both are understanding each other on every level, and, like, you're understanding. That's the main point. Like, you're understanding each other, you're communicating, you're talking about things that bother you when it bothers you, like, not holding it in. So 50-50 is definitely, like, it's the wave. Like, it's not supposed to be 75-25. Like, and then the problem is it's that way because of a lot of people are just basing it on like income.
Right.
And it's just like, well, bitch, if you ain't got a motherfucking job and you coming as hard as you coming and you ain't making no motherfucking money, you don't even have no room or leeway to be like sitting and thinking like, oh well, he needs to give me this and that. Like, how sis? Like, you don't even, like, you're not even, you feel me, working it for yourself. So why would you think that this nigga want to just up and give it to you?
How?
So, I don't know. That's just how I feel on it. I just want to come in and voice my opinion because, you know, I love you and I fuck with you, so yeah.
You know, and I appreciate it, man. You gotta come into my next body is gonna be the shit. So
Oh, yeah,
that was gonna stir some pots. But thank you for coming on. I appreciate you and I love you. And don't be going live and driving. I should throw my brush at your ass.
I'm parked now. I just had to hop on because I seen it was 7. I was like, wait, let me tune in real quick. Let me see what everybody talk about. I just want to, you know, chime in.
Hey, I feel it, but thank you for coming, sharing your opinions. About to go to the next caller. Well,
Okay,
next time
love you. I'm about
Love
to
you
be on
too.
here still. How do I get out?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh,
I'm about
my
there we
boy.
go.
My boy's in here. You coming up next, Brown. I just clicked on it.
What's the deal?
What's the deal? We got the soon-to-be famous Rio Wilson in this motherfucker. Go ahead, bro. Tell him how you feel.
Hold on, what we talking about? Let me know. I think you online with somebody. I think that was Taylor, but I couldn't finish watching it.
Ah, damn, bro. Your service is messing up. I was like,
Hello?
yeah, your service messing up, bro. Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that Wi-Fi.
Okay,
yeah.
So how do you feel? Do you feel that the idea of a traditional man is outdated? And do you feel like women are asking too much to be with a man who's going to pay for everything?
Say that one more time. I just got cleared. Say that one more time.
Oh, I was about to say, nigga, yo, you're hitting me with the light skin squint and shit.
No.
I said, do you feel like the idea of a traditional man is outdated? Are women asking for too much for a man to pay all the bills? And this nigga froze again. Hey, bro, you need to go get that Wi-Fi to check, nigga. Can't be famous with Wi-Fi like this. Okay. He's back. He's coming back. Well, he's already here, but he's supposed to be back. See, now y'all niggas gotta show me how to get a motherfucker off, then come back on. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so I think he's coming back. I'm gonna have to repeat it. Come on now. And more of y'all people gotta hit this way. I know y'all got shit.
Here we go. All right, bro.
All right,
All
you
right.
back. So,
You good?
you want to repeat the question?
One more time.
This nigga got me a broken record. I said, how do you feel? Do you feel the idea of a traditional man is outdated? And are women asking too much for a man who's gonna pay all the bills?
Question is the traditional woman outdated?
Huh? Me personally,
Your shit freezing now.
my shit ain't freezing, nigga. I'm good.
You
Am I
good
freezing,
now?
y'all?
Nah, it's frozen.
Nigga, I got excellent
You
service.
good now? All right. Nah. So my question is a traditional woman outdated?
The idea of a traditional woman, no. Me personally, actually yes. I feel like it is outdated because women killed it.
So I say it's because it is. It's like this. It's like, I feel that okay. Me as a real man, I'm gonna answer this my way. All
Go
right?
ahead, nigga. Don't hide.
I'm not about to pay shit for no woman that has not shown me anything that she's even loyalty of getting that,
Right.
or if she even earned that. These women out here nowadays, for one, you only want a bag. I need a woman that can understand that she also needs to bring value to my life.
Right.
If I'm going to deal with a woman, I need to understand that she can add something to me and not just keep taking from me. Men don't marry women just to pay a bag. We marry women because we need them to be able to do certain things too. I would never ever marry a woman that can't add to my life. If you asking me to marry you to pay your bills, or you asking me to marry you to be your sponsor or to be your baby dad, sugar daddy, or whatever that is, I would never do that. Women, these have to understand, shaking your ass and being naked online is not how you earn money. I'm not knocking their hustle, but if that's what they want to do, then that's what they choose to do. A real woman gonna work for her own. A real woman gonna make sure that she don't need a man for anything. A real woman gonna stand on her own 2 feet, period. Because soon as you let a man, let me tell you, your young women that's listening, soon as you give a man power over you, he will kick you out on your ass. Soon as you give a man power over you, he can kick you out on your ass. So if you depend on a man to do everything for you, you will be less than. You have no power. A man will not, I wouldn't respect you. Because now I'll be like, nigga, do whatever, go clean up, get out the house, because you're not worth nothing. That's being what it is. You never ever I would tell my daughter, you never ever give a man power over you for anything. Because at that moment, once you give a man that much power, we will never ever respect you. My daughter will understand that she has to add value to a man. You only marry a woman that gets, so first of all, I'm not gonna go biblical, but in the word it says in the word it says you find a helpmate. You find a helpmate, not no damn. He says 1 + 1. He says 1 and 1 equals 2. He says 1 and 1 is better. We say 1 is better than 2 is better than 1.
Right.
Okay. So basically, that don't mean that you just go out and do whatever you want to do. So at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So that's that question. If a woman wants her bills paid, if a woman wants to be treated as such, if a woman want to be at home and just want to not do anything and just want to sit on her ass and do that, whatever. For one, how long were you down for me when I was broke? Were you with me when times were hard? When I needed you, did you help me up? Can I help you up? Do you pray for me? Can you clean? Can you cook? Can you give me peace inside of my home when I'm going through stuff in this world? Do you have a savings account? Do you have a job to even put money up so that if I lose my job, that if I lose my job, can you help me stand on my own 2 feet? That's the question that we're having. So this is what you're saying. So if I sit here and pay all your bills, and you have nothing to bring to the table, my leg break, or I lose my sight, or something happens with me. Damn, what the fuck can you do for me? I'm just saying. What can you do for me? And I'm already a husband. I appreciate you.
I mean, I was about to say, man, you making them have Niagara Falls, nigga.
Thank you.
You making waterfalls.
No, but that's what it is, bro. But that's what you need to understand. So any woman that sits there and say, oh, I can't go 50-50 with a man, I can't go do this. Listen, then you're not ready for a husband. First of all, your credit probably not even A1. You probably ain't got no money. You probably don't even have no money saved up. You probably don't even understand come on, like a man will forever have power over you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. So that's why even as a stay-at-home wife, a mother, you still have to have a backup. But a backup plan for what? You should be his backup plan. You should not have a way to back out. If you're gonna be somebody's wife, your backup plan is you backing up your family, not to move out on your family. See? That's just what it is. And 50-50 in marriage, it is about money. It's a business. Financial literacy is one of the biggest things when it comes to marriage. Because when you go through counseling, finances is one of the biggest reasons why there are divorces of today in marriages. It's finances. Damn. If marriage is a damn business. You understand? So at the end of the day, that's what it says. You know what I mean? So like I said, sweetheart, if you want to just sit on your ass and get money and be treated like a whore, that's what's going to happen. Understand, if you not putting in no work, you want to be married, you got to show your worth. What is your worth?
Rio,
What? Just sitting there and giving up like
Rio,
what's up though?
nigga. You said some powerful ass shit, nigga. I'm telling you. Everybody loving it. You dropped the bombs, nigga. I wish I had the sound effects. I'd have been like, bing, 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 bing. Nigga, you did that shit. Hey, man. You was going, hey, nigga, you gotta stay tuned for next week. I know you're gonna love the next topic. I'm gonna hit you with that shit, and I would love to get your opinion.
I just had to come in, bro, because I feel like, you know, it's a lot of misguided people in your chat. So I just had to come in and just give a little bit of insight on really what it is, man, because, hey, I'm 30 years old, you feel me? And I'm making a bag. I'm making a living out here, you feel me? So, and trust me, my wife, she making 6 figures too. So for y'all women out there, I'm about to bust it down real quick for you, bro. I'm about to bust it down real quick, then I'm out of here. My wife, 6 figures. Me, 6, about to touch 7. She driving foreigns, I'm driving foreigns. She got her own credit card, 800 credit score. She got that. You think she need me? No, but guess what? I pay all the bills though. Why?
Oh,
because she got 6 figures up in the bank. She good, but I pay all the bills. You understand?
He's serious.
So, hey, I'm out though, dog. I'm done, B.
Hey, Rio, man. Hey, since
had to
you
pop
paying
in
all
a
them
little, bro.
bills, since you paying all them bills, you know, slide your boy like 5,000. You know what I mean?
Hey, I got you, baby. Just call my line, man. I'll send it to you, man.
That's my nigga, bro. All right, bro. Man, you have a good night, bro. I appreciate you coming up.
Hey, I tell you, it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna call you later. Hit me up.
All right, for sure, bro. I don't know how to get you going. You gonna have to leave.
Just X me out, I guess. All
I
right.
said, nigga, I don't know how to do this shit. My boy Rio came in with some powerful words, man. He was going in. He's part preacher, so that nigga know what he's talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, tell her to come back in here. She was like, nigga, I'm gonna have to she gonna have to eat. Explain herself. I lost the word. Sorry, Miss Roberts.
I just feel like
People are misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm not saying to stay at home and do nothing. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying when a man feels like you're worthy of staying home, that means you're taking care of your household. That means if your kids are homeschooled, you're taking care of your kids. You're making sure they're good. You're teaching them what they need to be taught. You're feeding your husband. You're cleaning up after him. You're taking care of all that. You're taking care of the investment plans. You're managing the finances. That's a full-time job. That's not like, oh, you're just sitting on your ass. No, that's a full-time job. At least your man, when he gets home, he has nothing to do.
Right.
He can go ahead and do whatever he wants to do. He can go ahead and relax. You know what I'm saying? But as a stay-at-home mom or whatever the case you are, whatever, it's like that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not just a job, like a regular job. You actually have to. I'm sorry, I'm trying to calm down because it's not that deep, but it's not just because it's not like a regular job. When you get home from your regular job, you can go ahead and relax.
Now
you know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you this. So you're basically saying, because I got where you was coming from. I don't think it was what he said was directed towards you. He was just talking general. But so you're saying basically when the man comes home from work, he doesn't have to worry about nothing. Food will be done.
Nothing.
Kids will be taken care of. And all he got to do is come home, relax, eat, chill, and that's pretty much it because you got everything else.
Yeah. Spend time with your family when you feel like it. That's it. Literally nothing. So when I say be a stay-at-home mom and wife, I don't expect for anybody to just take care of all of my bills for me doing nothing. No, that's not what I'm saying. If someone is taking care of everything at the house, that means that I'm taking care, or is taking care of everything financially. That means I'm taking care of everything else, so that way you can focus on that.
Right.
You don't have to do anything when you get home. You can get home, come home and drink a beer and watch the game and get in the shower and relax. Like, you don't have to do anything because all of that is handled. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like the idea of a traditional man is to be a protector and a provider, and the idea of a traditional woman is to be a homemaker and a nurturer. So it's just like, and a caretaker. So it's like 50-50 doesn't just have to be financially. 50-50 can be, okay, well, here's our game plan. You got the finances straight. You make enough to take care of the household. I have all these qualities where I can take care of everything else, so that way we have a nice, sound environment to live. You know what I'm saying? We're all happy.
Right.
You know, like I get to stay home and do what I need to do for our family, but that's what I want to do as a woman for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Not everybody wants to do that, and that's totally fine. It's whatever works for your relationship.
And that's why I was saying, that when it comes to 50-50 relationship, it's situational. It all depends on the person. Like me, I said, I don't mind doing 50-50 where we split down the middle. I'm paying for everything, or, well, I can't have her pay for everything. That's out. But my thing is, as long as there's a benefit for both of us, and we both, and that's our agreement. You feel what I'm saying? So everything works for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, 100%. And yes, I feel like nobody's coming at you like that. But it did. I ain't gonna lie, you did come off.
I wasn't saying. I think I came off.
It went in.
But you know what? But you know what? I think that when I first initially say it, I don't give the entire backstory of what I'm trying to say. I didn't break it down enough. I just sounded like, oh no, if I'm gonna. But at the same time, because I want to be a nurturer and homemaker, I want to take care of my family and my kids. I don't want to have to work full time and do that, and then be tired all the time, complaining all the time, and then you're working and you don't want to do. It's a lot. So I just feel like 50-50 doesn't have to just be financially.
Right. I feel it. And that's what my little niece
I just
had
to clarify.
It's not just financial. It all depends on what you guys. It all depends on what you guys are bringing to the table.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to take a ball.
No, you're good. You know, shit. I felt like I was.
So, because I feel like
I can say some shit too. You guys feel that?
All right.
All right, you have a great one. Thanks for coming back and clearing things up. Y'all niggas have me laughing over your hot sunbeams on my forehead and shit.
And again, when I say 50-50, and when I say stay-at-home mom and wife, I mean a stay-at-home mom and wife who does a lot and takes care of her entire family, where her husband doesn't have to come home and worry about none of that. Okay, I'm out.
All right, who else about to hop on this thing and talk? Unless y'all done. No more opinions? Somebody else got something to say? We had some good people come up there, talk about both sides. She was really good. Overall, again, when it comes to the traditional man, and my brother brought up a good ass point, nigga, about the traditional woman. I personally feel like a lot of women today are not built for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work. Like Taylor said, it's a second job. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of shit. And I feel like some people say they want it, but they really don't. You feel what I'm saying? But if there's no more people coming on, nobody else want to talk, we can end it right here. Thank you guys for coming. If you guys want to be part of the next polls that I do, follow me on Instagram and be part of the polls. Come up, talk to me how you guys feel. I got a good topic coming on next week that I feel like everybody would love to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? So nobody else coming on. I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you guys for coming, and I'm about to turn this bitch off. How I end this bitch?